All right, isn't it crazy how stores already start putting out holiday stuff like months before the holidays actually start? It already starts getting you thinking about all the festivities, fun, and of course, the food you are going to eat. Now, as far as the food is concerned, we want to eat as much as we can, but we also want to kind of stay in great shape. So that's why we have brought in our resident fitness expert, Adriana Martin, here with us too.
Thank you for having me.
We are so glad you're here because guess what? I want to eat as much as humanly possible during the holidays, but I don't want to gain, don't want to gain a ton of weight afterwards.
So you want to lose a little bit of weight first. I think that's a great idea.
To lose it first, so then you'll end up being like your normal weight.
Back to normal.
Okay, gotcha.
So you lose a little, you eat a little more, but then you're back to normal instead of with 10 pounds over by January.
Great advice. Yes.
All right, so let's focus on the core muscles first.
Because this is where you may get that little expansion.
Well, now
you got it, right?
This is another situation.
Right.
But when you start eating, that's the first thing that you see, right? So I need you to get on a plank position. And I don't know if you know which one that is. It's like you put your elbows on the floor. And then you're going to tuck your toes in and you're going to lift your hips. That's perfect position. Now, I'm sure you're feeling your abdominal muscles.
Already I'm feeling it,
right? And you feel like you're shaking a little bit. That's because you're working your abs even though you're not doing crunches. But this is a perfect way to work your entire core. So now, if that's too hard, you can always place both knees on the floor and just stay like that, tucking your tailbone down and under. That's perfect. And I'm sure you still feel it, just not as much, right?
Yep.
All right, now I'm going to teach you a progression. So bring both knees up. And this is just a little harder, but it's very effective. So you're gonna bend one knee and you're gonna tuck it and bring it towards the opposite shoulder. So you bring it over and you can bring it as close as the shoulder to the shoulder as possible, all the way in. Nice.
Yeah,
and then
you're feeling that.
You're feeling it, right? You're rotating at the waist and you're engaging every single muscle. This is perfect for your waistline and for your abdominals. And you should do between 12 and 15 on each leg. Okay, rest. All right, so two things we have to focus on our pre-holiday workout, okay? Number one is your core, and number two, it's gonna be your glutes.
Love working the glutes. Yes, need to work the glutes, my dear.
We all need to, and after we eat a little bit too much, then a lot of us start to show here, especially if you're Latin.
Or you're anybody.
or you're a woman.
Right.
All right, so place your hands down on the floor in the same kind of position like you were. That's good. So that's for the plank, it's the elbows. And for this one, we're just gonna do the hands. So elbows up, perfect. Now, if you can bring your knees in a little more, that's nice. Now, I'm going to ask you to bring one leg up. That's perfect, super straight. And now the key is that you keep your hips parallel to the floor. Nice. Now you're going to engage your glute muscles and start to lift your leg. Perfect. Now when you keep your hips down, then you see how you cannot lift so much, but you feel it a little more. Right. So you're doing great. Now I'm gonna give you something a little harder. Is that okay?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna place a weight here on your knee, bend your knee, flex your foot, and tap the ceiling.
Oh gosh, yes.
Nice. So you're gonna do this one 15 times, okay?
We're just gonna say that's 15. I think it's only like 5.
And 15, yay! So you do 15 on each leg. For 3 times. So it's 3 sets of 15.
That really works. I feel it already.
You start with your planks, then you do your glutes, and then you're done.
Love it.
The key is that you're starting early. So by Christmas or Hanukkah or Thanksgiving,
Kwanzaa, everything,
all of that, you're gonna be toned more than you don't need that, but you know.
Please, I do want to eat that extra piece of sweet potato pie. I know that much. So.
And you're gonna be able to eat whatever you want.
Yay! Well, that's why we love having you here. Always such great advice and such great information.
Thank you for having me.
And congratulations on the baby.
Thanks.
And for more exercise tips or additional information, you can check out Adriana's website. It's adrianamartin.com. Thank you.